guys, it's your boy Dutch McGee. Welcome back to the Horsequay HD. Today we are going to be watching a clip that I have always been wanting to watch. That is technically one of my favorite videos on YouTube, and we're going to be watching top 10 Warzone streamers caught cheating live. Now, if you guys don't know, there has been a lot of streamers that has been on YouTube or Twitch that has been cheating on Call of Duty, has been hacking the game, trying to be the first one to basically win, but some of them are complete idiots because they have been caught many times doing it. And I have ran into haters. I've ran into technically a whole bunch of hackers and cheaters, of course, because I played with one of my friends who I work with, and technically it was that bad. But we're going to actually see what this clip is all about. And I'm excited to see what some of these stupid cheaters on Call of Duty have been doing. So let's get into this video. And if you guys do to this channel, make sure y'all please like, comment, or subscribe. Make sure y'all please hit that notification bell to be notified when I go live or upload content. Let go.
Since its release, it has been a huge hit in the Call of Duty and Battle Royale community. The mechanics are smooth like most of the Call of Duty's multiplayer titles, but at a much larger scale, and it appealed to the masses, breaking records and bringing in players from all sorts of different genres of games. And for a while had some of the biggest names in streaming getting on and dropping in with the boys almost daily. Now with all this success, there is a darker side. Cheaters. And unfortunately, some of these cheaters try to take the easy way to the top and cheat while streaming their gameplay. Lucky for us, when people are doing things they shouldn't be, they almost always get caught. So today we will be going over the top 10 Warzone streamers who got caught cheating live. My name is LJ, and welcome to Battle Royale Guides.
Let's see what this is all about.
Before I start, I want to say I am not one to accuse anyone of cheating, and that's not what this channel is about. I will be going over the top 10 streamers who were already caught or had enough proof against them that was beyond any reasonable doubt whether they were cheating in regular matchmaking games or even worse, in tournaments, which unfortunately a few of these guys were doing. So let's get right into it.
Love how they do that.
Starting off at number 10, we got by far the most blatant on the list. You almost can't even really call this being caught, since this person is using every cheat in the book and not trying to hide it in the slightest. He goes by the name of Aim Quick and currently streams himself cheating on his YouTube channel almost daily. I found out about this guy by actually dying to him in game, and I saw YouTube in his clan tag, so I went to check it out, and sure enough, I see what's really going on. He has 200 FOV, radar hacks in the bottom right of his screen, and an insanely strong aimbot on with wall hacks, just pulling out every cheater move in the book. I asked him a few questions in his chat to see how well Ricochet has been holding up and if he's been trying to make new accounts constantly, and unfortunately that just isn't the case. From the looks of things, he is using pretty high-end cheats considering the amount of features he has, so I'm sure a lot of people get banned quick, but for those willing to put up the money, you can cheat with little to no worry about making new accounts consistently. It's an unfortunate reality that in any sort of competition, there are people out there that will do anything to get a leg up on everyone else. And whether it is to take the easy way out to win some money or do it for recognition, one thing is for sure, you almost always get caught if you're doing things you're not supposed to. And that is no exception for this Twitch streamer, Davskar. Davskar is a Czech streamer who was competing in the EU Twitch Rivals tournament. And
I heard of that guy many times. I used to watch the Twitch Rivals on Warzone right before I started. I think it was right in the middle of when I was getting ready to start playing Call of Duty Warzone, and people have been asking me to play it for the longest. I did not really know what Warzone was about and what the hype was, and people have been asking me to play it, so I said, fine, I'll give it a try. And rest assured, rest was history after I played it for a while. Right now, it's just not the same as it used to be. It's hard to play Call of Duty now, especially when you got this crap going on.
And was very quickly called out for fishy looking gameplay by other pros, including FIFA Kill. When you are in a custom lobby and everyone competing is a Twitch streamer, it is pretty rare to see one of those players cheating, and even worse, being a Twitch partner while doing so. After his gameplay was reviewed, it was determined that he was in fact cheating and was removed from the tournament and given a ban. I'm not one to judge, but I feel like the punishment wasn't severe enough, as it was only a 7-day slap on the wrist, and to this day he is still streaming and still a Twitch partner. When it comes to cheating, you can't really be sure unless something very blatant happens, even if they have clips that look very sus. But for Davskar, after he was accused of cheating in the tournament, he then set up a hand and monitor cam after a very long pause, and then was playing far below the skill he was playing at beforehand. Twitch Rivals has had some unlucky situations when it comes to cheaters in its tournaments, and at number 8 we have another one, except this time it was in the North American region. The player in question goes by Metzi or Metzi B, and he was turning some heads in this tournament. He was a relatively unknown player who made it to the tournament through online qualifiers and was running through a lot of Warzone's best, and after a few sketchy kill cams, he had all eyes on him. The things he was pulling off seemed so good that it couldn't be possible, and a few clips from just this tournament pointed towards cheating, and everyone's...
See, I don't get that right there. This whole thing right here, I just don't get that at all. I've seen a lot of people do that on TikTok. They'll be live and they'll have the camera technically on their hands with the controller. That's something that it seems sketchy. And I've seen a whole bunch of people doing that on TikTok, and I've seen some of the lives on YouTube and then some on TikTok and Twitch. I've seen a bunch of that, and it's just sketchy to me. It's just sketchy.
Started to wonder. The tournament was then delayed and his VODs were reviewed, and the Twitch rival staff decided that the clips they reviewed had no explanation other than that he was cheating and was therefore DQ'd. After all this happened, Warzone Pro and streamer Tommy hopped into a call with Metzi to talk things out and get to the bottom of it, and this call didn't really go anywhere. Like I said at the start of the video, I'm not here to accuse anyone of cheating. I'm just going over the people who were caught, and at the end of the day, even though nothing was ever found to fully prove he was cheating, some of the clips in question just didn't make sense and had everyone leaning towards the opinion of him cheating. He is still on Twitch and still grinding, and from what I can tell from reviewing his VODs, he definitely looks legit now. So if he was wrongfully disqualified, that is super unfortunate, but the clips that were shown from the tournament were definitely beyond sus. So this is one of those cases that we will probably never know what really happened with Metzi and the Twitch Rivals tournament.
Even gone in aim. I caught you in 4K. 4K! Before you've even aimed in. I want an apology from youngsters as well.
One of the biggest red flags when it comes...
Oh, I know her. Bruh. She is one of the biggest cheaters on Call of Duty to this day. And she is a mess, y'all. Because I never understood her. Really, I never understood her.
The cheating is watching how a player moves around. A lot of these cheaters will be hitting the most insane shots and just be aware of everyone's location on the map, and yet their movement is just so slow and clunky. This was especially the case for the stream.
Mine was like that because when I'm playing on controller, like the weird thing about it is I have a hard time doing it on PC keyboards. I usually play on my PlayStation 5 at the time when I was doing my thing. I had the hardest time playing on PC because I had to learn the controls and everything. But using controller for me is easier because it's more easier for me to learn. But when you got these pro players, it's not easy. And this girl, Icy Vixen, she only has 488 followers on Twitch. And she tries to use her excuses of not doing what she do.
Icy Vixen. The Warzone community found her stream because another well-known streamer by the name of Alex Zedra was kind enough to host Icy Vixen's stream to support and help a smaller streamer grow. But it became very clear soon after she did this, it was a mistake. Icy Vixen was not only wall hacking, but also using aimbot as well. And when called out for it, she denied any wrongdoing and claimed it was all skill. Unfortunately for her, it was very clear with her gameplay that it was definitely cheating and was later banned, and her account on Twitch is now unbanned, but there are no videos or streams to be found. But that's not the end of the story. Stay tuned for the next one on the list because you may be surprised by this one. At number 6, we have Icy Vixen's boyfriend, Bearded Banger, who was also cheating live on stream, and what's worse, was flexing his KD on his girlfriend's viewers and was very adamant on the fact that he is all skill and is definitely not cheating. Like I said earlier in the video, a very telltale sign of cheats is insane aim, but the movement looks body. He was running a circle minimap and a very low FOV, so it just didn't make any sense that this guy was as good as he says he is. After a short look into his VODs, people found it very clear that not only was Icy Vixen cheating, but her boyfriend was as well. This seems like it was a classic case of two people trying to take the easy way into the Twitch streaming world and had no idea how easy it is to spot people like them, especially when they're cheating. Bearded Banger was bragging that in less than a month of streaming, he would be getting partner on Twitch, but not only was he cheating in Warzone, he was on Twitch as well. Follow botting his account since he was at around 44,000 followers and his channel view count was much lower than that. Like his girlfriend, he was also banned and his Twitch channel remains up, but there are no videos or streams to be found, so I think it's safe to say that they are both gone for good.
Good.
I've
They
said this
deserve.
before and will keep saying it. If you're
They-
doing something you
y'all
shouldn't be,
deserve
you will
that.
get caught eventually, and sometimes in a hilarious fashion like this. Streamer and content creator by the name of Mr. Golds was streaming Warzone, and his response to his accusations were to tell his chat and anyone accusing him that he is just better than everyone else, and it's not his fault everyone hasn't seen skill like his before. And hilariously enough, as he is saying this, his cheat menu is showing on his stream in the background, and he very quickly realizes the jig is up. He later uploaded an apology video, but I'm going to be honest, most people who do things like this usually aren't sorry they did it, they're sorry they got caught. And since he then later deleted his apology video, I think this may be the case. Hopefully he learned from this and never cheats again, but only time will tell.
What's going on, guys?
Stupid.
Have you ever seen anyone playing like this? Like seriously?
That is just so stupid.
Huh?
Bruh, you just got caught.
Hi. Oh my god, man.
You are dumb.
In the lifetime of Warzone, we've seen cheaters left and right, and one of the best at catching them is none other than streamer and content creator Tommy. At number 4, we got Pacesetter, who was caught cheating live on stream in a tournament. The worst kind of cheaters are the ones doing it in a tournament setting to cheat people out of not only a better placement, but also cash prizes as well. Robbing others of their time and money when they have worked hard to get there is just unbelievably scummy and shouldn't be forgiven. Pacesetter was not the most known streamer, but he was known among the pros as a very skilled player in the tournament and wager scene, but a lot of sketchy stuff was happening with his gameplay where he was just always knew exactly what to do and where to push. Enough so that Tommy looked into it and found some pretty damning stuff. Tommy explains it better than I, so I will run this clip.
Okay? He just, listen to this noise in a sec. That is the noise of a follow that he thanks after my message that has come through. Okay? Now watch. He clearly just read it because that was a long ass read. Clearly just read it. Ready? Guys. Okay? He says he's tabbed out to go on music on his left monitor. His left monitor, bearing in mind. His eyes stay forward. He's tabbed out. He doesn't play any music. So if he was going to fucking play music, he would put music on. Look, you ready? Turning everything off real quick. Eyes don't move. Eyes don't move. Now he turns left to the fucking left monitor. His left fucking monitor. This is cheating. By the way, caught him red-handed.
Another Call of Duty wager kid caught in the act, and funny enough was exposed by himself. In a Vanguard 2v2 tournament, Kenji was asked to put on a monitor cam where he did so, and I guess he forgot the webcam is going to show his quote-unquote stream-proof wall hacks, and you can clearly see white boxes through the walls where his enemies are. This player was well known in the wager scene, and I guess he's been pretty suspicious for a while now, where he would go down in a game and then all of a sudden be playing out of this world and knowing every route and always making the right play. So this clip definitely shows exactly why. There is something just so satisfying when a cheater exposes himself, which seems to be a common thing among these people. Mr. Pixel is another streamer who is catching the eyes of many with clips that were unexplainable and could only be the result of having cheats installed. Mr. Pixel, of course, denies all of these accusations. He had multiple accounts and all of them having very suspicious numbers, and Katie's reaching numbers like...
How do you have that many accounts? That's what gets me. Like, I never understood these streamers at all, because some of these streamers are spineless and they are just out of this world like crazy. I have never, and you know the weirdest thing about it is, I've never played with a streamer who is this crazy to just do these type of stuff on social media. And for the fact that you not also exposed yourself for cheating, but it was caught on camera during your streaming. So people are going to sit there and assume, oh, I didn't do this. I didn't, like, bro, you just got caught on camera doing this. Like, seriously, people are watching you do it. And that's why I don't, and the only streamers that I really play with is mainly like the Final Kill Cam Man or For That Dub Gaming. Because I'm working on finding new streamers that I can play with. But with Final Kill Cam Man, he's not one of those streamers you would cheat, because he's an upcoming creator. So I watch his videos. His videos are really good. And he's also he's a really cool guy. And the reason why I like streaming with him is because he cares about his followers. He cares about the people he plays with. versus people like this. And it's funny that TikTok and Instagram can shadow ban people, but it doesn't shadow stuff like this. Like this stuff has to be revoked. Like seriously revoked. And that's why I have no sympathy for these streamers, because they all are they're coming out the woodworks doing what they do, and it's ridiculous.
28 plus, which just isn't possible to any player, even a pro. Unless you're cheating, which he was. When he was being accused in his chat and asked to press something on his keyboard, and in a mocking way, he presses it, and that's all we needed. When he did this, in the blink of an eye, a menu popped up, and it was all we needed to prove this guy wasn't legit. As if the numbers on his accounts weren't enough, the cheat menu popping up on stream was the nail in the coffin. And finally, at number 1, we have possibly the most controversial player on this list, Shifty TV. In the past few weeks, he has been the talk of the community. Pros think he's cheating, casuals as well, but some think he's legit. I, for one, don't want to add to the fire when it comes to cheating accusations. As I did say, I don't want this channel to be that, but some of the stuff this guy has done is just, it's almost unexplainable. He has better aim on controller than most COD pros, and it doesn't look natural. I think the most damning clips are the one when he has an SMG and has perfect tracking on people flying in, and even with aim assist, that wouldn't be possible for anyone unless you're using some sort of cheat. Shifty recently installed Faceit anti-cheat and played on stream with it, and to no one's surprise, seemed like a completely different player and played well below the skill level he was before. The stream caught the attention of even Faceit themselves, and they replied to a tweet and clarified that Faceit actually doesn't block cheats within Warzone, and a player would still be able to cheat on Warzone with Faceit installed, but this information came out after Shifty already did this stream with it installed, so if I had to guess, without this knowledge, he probably ran Faceit, and if he did have cheats before, he definitely wasn't running any at the time he had Faceit installed.
Let's watch this guy right here. It's the same guy, by the way. I don't know what happened.
That is going to conclude this list of the top 10 Warzone streamers caught cheating. I really hope you guys enjoyed and found the humor in a lot of these guys literally exposing themselves. That will never get old to me. If you did enjoy today's video, be sure to drop a like on it. And if you want to catch more videos like this, be sure to subscribe with notifications on so that you never miss an upload. As always, I hope you all have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video. My name is LJ, and this has been Battle Royale Guides.
Shout out to that guy. Like, that is amazing. See, this is why I stopped playing Call of Duty for a while, because I understand from other people's point of view, because when I was playing Call of Duty with one of my friends, hold on, let me pull this down real quick. Hold on, y'all. Let me take care of this real quick. Like when I was playing Call of Duty with my friends, we always make sure that we're not like doing half the things we're doing in Call of Duty to play, because we're all here to have fun. We're all here to enjoy the experience of playing Call of Duty. We're all here to just laugh and have a good time. We can't do that now in 2026, because you got all these, because ever since Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7 came out, everybody just started coming out of the woodwork and exposing themselves for cheating and hacking, and it's impossible to play. And nowadays it's just impossible to play, because you're running into all these hackers, and you're sitting here playing the game yourself, and they're sitting here blaming you, saying, "Oh, you're cheating, when we're like way on the other side of the map. We're not even using aimbots and all that stuff." You know what I mean? Because one thing is, I have a hard time with my aiming, because my friend, he helps me with my aiming and stuff. I do not use aimbot. I do not use none of the stuff they use on Call of Duty. I like the old school skills, like just learning to play. And that's what I like about Call of Duty. I like to play the old fashioned way, like most players do. My coworker, he's military. He knows how to play. He knows the routine. He knows how to do this. He knows how to do that. But the weird thing about it is, when you're dealing with streamers on YouTube who are constantly getting caught exposing themselves for cheating, you're not also making it worse for players to play, because you're making it impossible for players to enjoy having fun. You take the fun out of it just so you can be the one that has to have the victory to win and get all your your perk, all your XPs and all your perks and all that stuff. It's just stupid. Like, it's really stupid, and I do not accept cheating at all. I do not accept it, and it's unforgivable, and it's ridiculous because half of these streamers now are no longer doing it because they've been caught many times doing it. And it's the sad world we live in when it comes to gaming. We people take gaming too serious, and that's why I stopped playing Call of Duty for a while, because of stuff like this. I'll still play it, but the problem is what they need to do is they need to update this stuff. And I like how they're cool about it, about the new anti-cheat thing they added. That's really good. I do like that. I hope they will do that and stick to it, because Activision they're not playing about this at all. At all. But sometimes karma's gonna bite you back if you keep sitting here cheating on this game. And to all the streamers who do this, y'all really need to cut it out, because at the end of the day, you're all gonna get what's coming to you. You're all gonna get banned on Call of Duty if y'all keep cheating and doing all the things you do. You just want to get a slap on the wrist and call it like it is. No, absolutely not. But all right, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys do this channel, make sure y'all like, comment, or subscribe. Make sure y'all please hit that notification bell to be notified when I go live or upload content. And if you guys would please like to if you guys have any more videos y'all want me to do on the channel, if y'all want me to do some more reaction to Call of Duty games like this, please let me know down in the comments below. Help this video reach at least 30 likes or 40. That's my goal. My goal is to hit 40 likes and help this channel reach to 2K. We are actually doing pretty good. If you guys want to check out more of my content, I will leave all of my Call of Duty Black Ops videos in the description box below, and I will get back with you guys soon. This is your boy, Dutch McGee of the Horse Squad HD, and I will see you guys in the next video, and y'all have a good night, and y'all stay safe.